Good day, I'm Ikslorin, and this week we're again going to look at the same deck as last time, unlike normally, but we have actually changed the Thought Steal for Vol'Jin. We haven't actually yet seen that work, but I'm very much interested in actually trying that out. But we did actually, for the first time, actually get some good use out of the egg, unlike last week, which is what this deck is about. High value with this new card that is Dragon Egg from the Blackrock Mountain adventure. Though all of this stuff is not really the best. We may keep the Villains Chosen, as it is actually a good turn 3 play. We just need a turn 1 and 2 minion play. And with the curve, I think we can actually not mulligan for it. But with this hand, we probably should have. So there's Vol'Jin. We just need a minion actually now. It's very good that this is actually a Priesty Sue thing. But we don't have any minions to play. But there's a recon populator. Cool. Fixing all our issues. Pretty much. So we can go for a Villains Chosen on that if we need to kill anything frightening. Damn. Oh well. Oh, a Pilot of Shredder. Can't even remember that that is in the deck. But okay, here it is. It's good value. It's wonderful. So why not? Well, that is pretty much the only thing that we can do this next turn, so... He is going to coin probably also a Pilot Shredder. Or a Harvest Golem. Interesting. Why did he... He wasn't at turn 2 only. Wait a minute, what? What? He coined... Ah yeah, of course, sorry, the Overload. Sorry, completely forgot about that fact. There we go. So we can get the 2 mana drop from this. You will have to invest both of these 2 in it, but it's okay. Man, I have not played against enough shamans to actually just remember something like Overload, but there we go. It looks very Sui actually to me, so we will have a little bit of trouble against it, especially if this is what we get out of it. Light Bomb, not really that exciting. So, just to have something on the board that is actually scary, we probably have to just do this. He can trade in both of these. And then I will have 2 1/1s. One can be taken by the weapon, the other one can kill the Dark Iron Dwarf. But it will still be 2 cards for 1.5 maybe, can you say. This is a third of a card and this is 1/2 of a card. This Flametongue Totem is just going to make it even worse. Because you can actually just go in here and actually go in with everything else. Or something else, interestingly enough. I'm really confused. I mean, I already said last time that I play way too fast all of a sudden, but... I'm a little bit confused about how I actually should be able to deal with all of this. We could Shadow Madness the Flametongue Totem just to be able to kill the Dark Iron Dwarf. Then we can taunt this thing. Nah, we can't. Because he will still get the Flametongue Totem back and we can then taunt his totem, but that makes no sense at all. So... no. We cannot even use it in some way to just kill his own Flametongue Totem. So something like, if he had more minions, we could Shadow Madness and then also use an Abusive Sergeant to kill it. That would be awesome. Cool. But no. So maybe I should just make it ready for something like a Light Bomb next turn. And this is also going to make it possible for me to actually have... at least slow him down somewhat, it seems. So a Light Bomb next turn is a possibility if we would actually need it. Don't think we will, but we can at least. But I'm not really that satisfied about how I actually have played this thing out. Probably have done a massive amount of misplays this game. Wouldn't surprise me at least. There's a taunt, that's fine. We can make this a 4/6 next turn if we would want to. Or he can kill it. Well, at least it has killed some things, I guess. Yeah, this is really terrible. I have no idea to do because I don't want to just throw down a Vol'Jin. We'll just trade with this and a legendary for just a card that is 1 mana less, and he's going to still have something on the board. No, that's bad. So I may actually just do this. This is fine. So we can, in 2 turns, we can Vol'Jin Shadow Madness in 1 turn, pretty much killing a lot of stuff. That could be very fancy and useful. We also have 8 mana next turn, so we can actually get his egg, and that would be in theme of our own deck. But then we cannot still kill our own, kill the egg in some way anyway, so not really the best. Still. Nope. Still not looking good. Could we may want to do this just so that I can actually get through the taunt here. Looks stupid, but I just have it 2/3 to get through the taunt so that I can actually do some fancy stuff with these 2 next turn. May be able to skew enough back into our favor that we can actually get back into this, because this looks awful. Just, yeah, this is what I would expect him to do, but I really didn't hope he would do. So, yeah. Not what we hoped for. At least we can do this then. And let's buff it up even more so that it is higher value. Yes, that's something good. That's something good. Just, how much damage does he actually have? He has 9. This is 9, so we need 1 extra. Cool. And heal ourselves. In this way we may be able to do something. We may be able to do something. We don't have anything, we cannot get the Shadow Madness on that. We don't have the card for the combo on that, sadly, but it's fine. We have already used the Recombobulator. We had that was the first card we played, so cannot also not use that with Shadow Madness. Oh, so he is killing us. Oh well, at least it's over then. I mean, yeah, at least it's over then. Ouch. This game was awful. Let's just go on and ignore this game and this mess it was. Jesus. Embarrassing. At least we got something for this quest. And the next opponent is hopefully not going to be another shaman. It's going to be a mage. Its problem with that is that mages are very good in general, especially right now in the meta. But that is good for him. For us, maybe not that good. But on the other hand, I actually play or main the mage class, so I actually know what I have to look out for. Problem is, if I actually now say that and do something as embarrassing as last game, we're probably going to be in a little bit of a bigger mess. Or I will at least be a little bit embarrassed by that. So let's do this. So that it cannot be frostbolted, obviously. Then we can maybe kill something that he plays. Don't think so. We cannot buff it either. We don't have anything to buff it with. But it doesn't look like he actually has anything. And it doesn't Fire Blast our own Northshire Cleric, so he's not a mill deck. That is also good to know.
Right away.
Villain's Chosen. So we have a lot of cool choices next turn. That is very good. That's very good. We can Shadow Sun Cleric if we only need 1 extra attack, so that we can keep something like Villain's Chosen for an egg later. Or if it does nothing, I may actually just heal and do nothing and go into face.
Right away.
Don't see any reason to do anything. I mean, really, we can go for the tempo play with the Shadowed Sun Cleric. We will have could have dealt 1 extra damage with it, but we will have less for later. But then also we will have the Defender of Argus play next turn. So yes, I'm again playing too fast and changing my mind mid turn. So that was 1 damage we didn't get to actually deal to him. Yeah, let's just do this and keep going for face. There's no reason not to. We can go in for that. Then we can go into it and heal. It will be 1 card for 1 card pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. I don't want to trade in this way, obviously, because then we will have lost 2 cards for 1. That is obviously better for him. A polymorph is okay. We actually only had something like... Yeah, we only had the power word shield and this on it, so that's... Seems fine. But we have no other option than just to go for this. And then go for the dragon egg. But on the good side, it is actually exactly what we would want. He has already used 1 polymorph. He has already used a lot of other removal. So we probably can be rather safe that he has nothing else. So it's maybe I shouldn't have used the... I would want to use the power word shield against the fireball. But if he has another polymorph, it doesn't look like he has one. It's because he has already used too much mana to use it. But... Sure, we may still have to want to look out for something like a second polymorph. But this looks interesting. I'm not completely certain where I would actually go with against this. We can go for the Pilot Shredder. We can go in and heal. We still have a lot of stuff on the board. He can actually kill the Pilot Shredder and still have all the stuff on the board. But then we will have the dwarf on the Pilot Shredder and 1/2/8 and a 1/2 or 2/1. He will be able to kill the 2/1 with the Fire Blast. So we would have 5 mana left.
My magic will
that would mean... The thing is, if I Shadow Madness, right, and then go in and in, we will have not gotten any drop ourselves. We will have made it to 2/1 on the other one. And he will still have a 2/1/2 with a 2/1 drop. So we will pretty much be in the same peril as before, but at least with this we have more stuff on the board. Yes, it's true that he has 1 extra drop here, but I think this is still better and stronger than the other one. But we can, especially since we are going for Defender of Argus on these 2, or these 2, or these 2. And should he play something bigger than what he already has, we can Shadow Madness in one of these Harvest Golems. Also, the fact that he has Harvest Golems should be able to show us something interesting about his deck. Oh, cool. So we are going to get more Whelps, but it also looks like a Flame Strike. That one thing I didn't completely think about. I mean, damn. But at least we can Shadow Madness and actually get something left, or something back. That pretty much kill his whole board, but I'm a little bit sad that we actually lost that egg, to be honest. But we have a lot of stuff on the board. We can especially defend off Argus. We have already seen 1 polymorph, we have already seen 1 flame strike. So we can probably be rather safe about him not having anything more frightening, somewhat. We can go for Shadow Word Death, just buff this up and then just go straight for face. Maybe we would want to kill the Mana Worm. But everything else we would probably want to give him. We could also go for the Light Bomb. Nah, we would kill everything we have ourselves. So forget that. Nah, we don't want this to be. We don't want this 1/2 to be buffed. It is our Flame Strike guarantee, or the guarantee for no Flame Strike. So this or this, that is pretty much unimportant. So let's just do this. And there we go. So, still applying pressure. We have a lower threat to play next turn. Only problem would be something like Flame Strike, because then he can actually still kill everything we have. Yeah, actually everything we have. But it looks okay, I guess. I mean, what does this bomb do? Go for face for 1. I would rather have actually had 3 to the face and 1/1 minion, but it's fine. It's fine. Mirror Image, also fine. We can still go through that. We can go for a lower threat. Arcane Missiles, if we are unlucky, it's going to kill something. It's going to kill us something, actually, because he can Fire Blast. And Arcane Intellect. Also not the best, but it looks like some kind of a Tempo Mage again. So lower threat should be able to buy us enough time to actually do something. So let's heal this 1 minion so that he cannot kill it with a Fire Blast. And give it the turn to him, because I have nothing else to do. We can then go through, and then go for Vol'Jin or something. But then question is, how do we actually kill the Archmage Antonidas? Well, I have no idea. Can Sylvanas light bomb? We don't have. Nah, that is a weird combo. Let's just do this and this. Make it pretty much ready for being killed next turn, so he will be able to get some fireballs out of it. Not that many again, but he probably would want to use some fireballs on something like Lothep, just because he wants to get board control back in some way. Arcane Missile, or Arcane Intellect, is going to give him 1 fireball, so he would have 3 mana left after the use of the fireball. Could be enough for something like a Frostbolt. Question is just, what would he use the Frostbolt on? That's a Polymorph, so he has 12 damage in hand. And Frostbolt. Okay. And face. Okay, so we probably have to... cool. So this in here. And just keep on going for face pretty much. And we'll go for Sylvanas actually, because then if we can pretty much just make sure that he cannot fireball something bigger on the board, because he wouldn't want to give us the mana one. So we pretty much have a 5/5 on the board that he wouldn't want to actually kill. So that's cool. He has already used both polymorphs, so we shouldn't really expect. So he actually has no other direct board clear or something. Hard clear. Now, what is it called? Whatever. I already said polymorph, so I don't know what else I need to say. The thing is just that we are pretty close to killing him. We just need 2 turns with Sylvanas. We have lethal already on the board, so he has to deal with this or kill us immediately. He has only 12. No, he has 3 fireballs in hand. You would probably want to trade the mana for him at least first. So, actually I didn't completely do correct with the Sylvanas, because this was a possibility. And he can kill the 2/1. So, he didn't do that though. So we're still going to be able to pretty much throw a lot of stuff down on the board and still heal ourselves. But he can't throw all 3 fireballs down this turn. That is 12, 18 plus 6 again, so 18, 24 damage. So he only needs 3 more. That would be a Frostbolt. He also has the mana to do that. He doesn't have it though, as we can see that he actually is trading now. And a Blizzard though. That does though pretty much seal the deal for us to actually be able to kill everything he has. I don't think we have something like a Mind Blast. No, we don't. So this is... Well, we had a win streak last time. I guess we have to lose some games too, just to be somewhat even, but he has lethal. That is the thing. He has lethal. This is 18 damage plus the 2 fireballs in hand. Wait a minute. 18. There we go. No, wait. It's still 18 plus 1 from the fire blast. Okay, cool. I'm pretty certain that he has used 1 fireball on the Sylvanas, but he still should have 2 from the 2 left in hand. So let's just stop here, and hopefully, when I get back to you on the next and last episode on this deck, I may have a little bit of a clearer head and play slower, so we can actually get some wins in. Thank you for watching. See ya.